Hey guys, how's it going? I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction Watch the 10th episode of SukaSuka.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 10th episode of SukaSuka that has a bird that blows a bubble and I still can't figure out why, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section. Because we love hearing from you.
Especially on how to blow bubbles when you don't have teeth or lips. And as always, if you love what you see, especially the bubble-blowing pigeon, subscribe to Otaku Saga for that and more. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching.
Congratulations.
You
screwed us all up with the image of the fucking pigeon!
Oh, God.
I still cannot wrap my head around it.
Neither can I.
Yeah, that
Best
scene, like, it was literally like, full stop. What?
This is bubble. What?
And it was such a throwaway scene, too.
That
oh, my God.
Is a beautiful gag. That is a work of comedic art right there. That's a masterpiece of comedy.
Yeah, so this episode, basically, they got to the surface, they rescued everybody.
The story doesn't matter, it's all about the pigeon.
Right. Willem meets with the other two fairies. They don't trust him because he's human. He does the deal on them.
He does the deal.
I love the two different reactions. One of them was, well, actually, the three different reactions, because if you include Catholi's way back when, there are three completely different reactions. Catholi's was more like,
oh, this is embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing, kind of in pain, kind of feeling a little good.
Well, I mean, it's like actually getting a massage. Like, it hurts, but it hurts so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get,
Ren? Or no?
Well, first you get the red-haired girl who laughs. I guess it really tickles.
Thinks it's tickle torture.
And
Especially being held down at the ankles.
Well, she had to hold her down at the ankles, otherwise Willem probably would have gotten kicked in the face.
And I would love to see that.
That would be fun.
Or at least in the back of the head.
Well, I mean, he's kind of like this, so whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, and then we get the blue-haired girl, or the kind of purplish, I guess. No, blue.
Yeah,
the blue-haired girl, and it's just straight fucking dirty.
And she's totally on board with it.
Hey, yeah.
Closet free.
Nephrin.
Ron. Yeah.
Nephrin.
Ron Tolk. So what is that? Is that like Elvish or something for closet freak?
Oh, God. Wait.
It was just funny, and then with Catholi sitting in the room, too.
A Nephrin scene would be hilarious. But yeah, Nephrin just out of nowhere.
Actually, I want an Ithia. I want an Ithia massage scene.
Yeah. And she's spent.
I love that awkward moment of Nephrin. I sense 30 thoughts. And everybody's like, really?
That's what Nifrin does, though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be professional here.
But it comes out of nowhere, you know?
Anyway,
like
the rest of the episode, we have Catholi deciding to be useful on the ship instead of just being Willem's secretary.
While Willem
and just
takes
say
off,
intern, okay?
he takes off to go into town, talk to people, find out where the sword was, leaving Catholi behind.
Runs to his old goblin friend Glick. Goblin friend Grick.
Grick?
That could be a bit of a tongue twister.
Well, technically, Glick would be acceptable too because it's in Japanese and they don't have a difference between the L and the R. So technically, you were right.
No, you're late.
Ah.
Fucking really?
But I'm Tiss. And Napoleon again.
We see Grick is pissed off at Napoleon because he sent another team down into the mine or whatever.
The ruins.
Another
But
yeah, they're fucked.
The major problem is that he sent a bunch of people, and as Grick says, no expedition has ever survived if there were more than 7 people in it.
Oh, that's probably just a myth.
Bruh. You've been living in the Sky Islands, being an executive officer. This dude's been an actual scavenger.
Freaking research.
Yeah, fucking moron.
Moron. Yes.
But yeah, and then yeah, I mean that was pretty much the episode. It was just mostly Willem searching for the weapon, Catholi being useful to the people on the ship. People on the ship thinking, gotta bury her.
Speaking of which, that's not all. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, we haven't raised the death flag this high in a while.
My God. So we actually get a couple other pieces because we do get like an earthquake, probably like right after Willem gets back to the ship.
Really? I thought the Air Force was supposed to check until the honeymoon.
Horrible. But yeah, we get this earthquake that triggers another like flashback hallucination thing for Catholi.
Where she meets another personality?
We get the introduction of Lilia.
The sword-wielding redhead.
Ass play. Lilia ass play. I can't get over that last name.
Oh, man.
But she is confronting this little girl, or she is confronting Catholi. I'm not sure exactly what, but there's a confrontation here. The girl talks to her and looks like she's doing actual damage to her. And we end off with Lilia running in
to attack.
Yeah, running into attack, and Catholi waking up.
So basically, Catholi had a dream of ass play with a little girl.
Fuck.
God.
Only if you want to go to jail, Kumo.
Anyway.
The most interesting thing that I saw that for me in that dream was that there was no difference between Catholi and the little girl. Like, we saw the little girl, but then when she'd go to do a motion, it would be Catholi's like point of view. So it was almost like Catholi was the little girl.
Yeah, that's sort of like visual. How to put it? I guess that's sort of like jarring visual right there. Sort of is a good metaphor that this space is inside Catholi's head.
Yeah, it was. Actually, I think it's artistically well done because you get to see these different little transitions where you get to see the little girl, you get to see Catholi, and you get to see them like side by side, and they're kind of doing the exact same reactions and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it keeps cutting in and out between.
Yeah.
Well, there was actually a scene where it showed them side by side.
Yep.
Like doing the same pose or whatever.
That's why I said when Lilia is like attacking, I'm not sure if she was attacking the little girl or if she was attacking Catholi or if she was attacking both.
I think, well, obviously, if we're speaking metaphors here and visual metaphors, we do see Lilia in the opening wielding Cenorius. So, I mean, I think Cenorius is bound to both her and Catholi. I think Lilia is trying to take over or reclaim her psyche from Catholi. I mean, at least that's what I got out of that scene.
Yeah, or Lilia is the next one up.
Oh.
Basically the next one who gets to take over that body.
So it's a sort of mental reincarnation then? That is rather interesting.
Anyway, yeah, and then we get Willem's revelation that the 13th beasts are human, like they're based on humans, because the sword that one of the two new girls uses.
Ren?
No, well, one of the two new girls uses is a sword that is designed only to kill humans, but she's been slaying beasts with it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I said it in the reaction, but this is pretty much turned into a sequel to Attack on Titan.
Right?
Yes,
I mean, hell,
the humans were the real monsters all along.
I mean, hell, you even have a guy who looks like an older version of Armin.
Oh god. I'm sorry,
Who
but
lived through the whole thing?
Oof. Spoiler alert.
I'm sorry, but Armin is not manly enough to grow any facial hair.
Hey, give him 500 years.
This is true.
But yeah, and so the revelation freaks Willem out, and you get this scene with him.
Freaks him out so much he decides to do the most irrational thing ever. Propose marriage.
Right.
Propose marriage in a battle zone. Bruh.
Bruh.
Death flags.
That's what we call in the industry asking for it.
Raise your flag.
Someone is gonna die. Somebody's gonna die.
Oh man.
I did think it was funny, like how he did it or whatever.
That was pretty.
You're a great gal. Say it one more time. Never mind.
Marry me.
No, just say it again. Marry me.
What? Proposal level, 2nd grade technical officer.
I thought it was really well done though.
Yeah.
And I actually really liked that whole interaction. Like, the feels.
The
Oh,
feels
the
are strong
feels.
with this one. And actually, it's one good part of Immediate Res is that future scenes can be amplified. The emotional impact they have on the viewer can be amplified if Immediate Res is used correctly. This is one of those cases. I know we've been ragging on this series example of that ever since the beginning, but you know that bad shit's about to go down. This makes that scene all the more poignant.
I don't know. I still prefer.
It was still a bad move overall, but this is small consolation at the very least.
Yeah, I can kind of do that.
Yeah.
Was it worth it?
Hell no. But at least there was one thing good out of it, and that was that scene.
Yeah.
And also Nephrin.
Nephrin's adorable.
Nephrin is adorable.
Oh yeah, and that search party got wiped out.
Well, obviously.
Nobody cares about them.
They were all brown, but they might as well be wearing straight red.
But I still have one question left. How the fuck did she get a bubble?
Right. How the fuck did that guy blow a bubble? I need to know this.
It'll forever be a mystery.
I need to know this. Anyway, let us know what you thought of the anime and what you thought of our reaction and how you thought that a bird with no lips can blow a bubble. In the comment section below.
Yep. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. Don't go out feeding pigeons bubblegum, please.
I'm 0.
For science!
See you next time. There are two kinds of people in the world.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah, science.
Science, bitch!
Oh god.
Well, seriously though, that was a damn good bubble.
Right?
How?
That was a bubble to be proud of.
Oh,
I couldn't make a bubble that big.
I couldn't make a bubble that big or round. That was the
Hey,
damn near.
well, he does have one advantage. When the bubble pops, there's no hair right there for the bubble gum to get popped on, to get caught on.
Oh.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. If you'd like to help support our bubblegum pigeon experiments, go ahead and check out our Patreon page. I mean, support us.